Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. So we are picking up right where we left off. It's actually been about 30 seconds since I recorded the last one. And I think I forgot to sync audio and video on the last one because it's been so long. So now I'm really worried when I go into edit. I'm going to have like a really difficult time syncing that, because there are no like visual cues, of course, like where my voice and the game meet. So usually I do this very high-tech video syncing where I go like this. 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's all I do. And then I can sync the video with the sound very easily. And I'm really scared that I forgot to do that. So if the last episode sometimes felt like what I was talking about was not lining up with what was happening in the video, that would be why. But I definitely did it for this episode. Right now I'm just... This field's a little unfortunate because of that tree line. I could have maybe just done one like header row or whatever you want to call that. I'm not a farmer, so I don't actually know the term for it. I know I've heard that term before, so I don't know if that's the correct usage. We'll do the one down here as well. That way I can hire a worker, and they will not do weird stuff or get stuck or any of that. I actually see do you see that? I forget. I'm not actually going to pick it up, but you can see that little pink pig there. And a truck, so I think that's a double whammy right there of collectibles. I'm not going to pick it up because I'm still going to do a collectibles like episode where I will just find a guide and I'll link it, you know, give them credit, because what a insane amount of work that would be to find those all like on your own. And I'll do just one episode where I just go get them all. That way if people are not interested, they can just skip it and never have to like see it. It could also be not a tutorial, but like if people need to see where a certain one is, maybe I don't know, it won't be that organized though. But it'll also give us an influx of cash. I'm curious to see what happens if you do collect them all. If there's like a big $1 million reward like there used to be. The problem is they got rid of the best feature with collectibles, which is where when you collect 10, it would just show the rest on the map. Because, like, why not? Because I know in our first playthrough we collected... Hey. Okay. We're stuck for some reason. There we go. So now, what'll be nice is when it gets to where I already harvested, or planted, it'll turn around instead of going all the way to the tree line, which would just get messy. So hopefully this works. But anyway, you used to collect 10, and then the rest would just show up on the map as little dots, and you could just go get them. We definitely collected more than 10 in our first Let's Play back in like November, and that did not happen. Maybe they've patched it and that happens now. We'll see whenever I get around to doing a collectibles episode. But yeah, finding 100 or however many collectibles there are, like without a guide or without that help, it doesn't sound fun. It sounds dang near impossible because the map is massive. Like, can you imagine? Like, no, thank you. What's this maze? It's like a little like hedge maze or something. I don't think I've ever been. Huh. I think it's just a field. It's weird. I don't know, it's not numbered. No idea. Anyway, we were finishing up the filling of these. We're actually probably not too far away. Okay, I think we're good. Where am I? Yeah. Yep, 100%. We can actually probably take a trailer and just keep like a wheat trailer on hand. That's kind of the one nice things about having two of them is one of them can sort of be like a movable storage, movable silo. Though it's not too bad because we're right by the train station if I remember correctly. I just gotta find it. Yeah, there's 3 right there. Sheep, pig, cow. Again. We'll wait. It's pretty though. Pretty colors. Oh gosh, what's the best way? I think we can just cut across. Oh yeah, we could have just cut across that cotton field, or I don't even think that's cotton. I think it's limed. Okay, we don't need that. We can get lime there as well if we ever need it. We're actually in a pretty good spot where we set up. Let's get some barley. We'll just fill it up. Okay. So I guess last time I mentioned my career transition, but I actually didn't mention my careers. So I am now a software developer, software engineer, whatever. Depends on the job. You know, it depends on the company what they label it, but basically like coding, programming things. So I spent the last year and a half or two like learning, like diving deeply into it, and built a portfolio, resume, etc., just tons and tons of work outside of my job, nights, weekends, studying, again, portfolio building, etc. I was a teacher, and that's something I actually didn't talk about usually on video. Just felt weird, like, yeah, just while I was a teacher, I didn't really want to, I guess, disclose that information, so I don't even know if that was known or not. But I actually taught music. I have my master's degree in music, but I am no longer that. I moved on, so I did that for 12 years, 2010 to now, and now I am starting this new huge change in my life. It is a completely different job. The day-to-day, everything about it. I mean, I work remotely now from home. I mean, teaching music and programming are two very different things. So yeah, it's just very different. But yep, made the decision, put in a lot of work. It all sort of happened, and here we are. So yeah, that is. I did not mean to not mention that, but in case anyone was curious, that is what's happening. So should have some more time, I think, to also devote to this, since I really do enjoy YouTube. It just sometimes at school I would just burn out, and like my nights and weekends sometimes were busy with that, and it just was tougher, I think. We have this one little strip. I guess might as well finish this one. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's literally like, I don't even know if it's there anymore. We actually used 1,200, so I guess we needed both bags. We could go offload it. Do we want to get that stingy? It's like $800. No, like we could go offload the seed and like keep it, but for $800, we're just gonna return. If I can remember how to do. Oh yeah, we got to go to the shop and turn in that. And okay, so we have canola. I hope. Did I ever change the seed to canola? Wouldn't that be awful? If we go to growing, we have wheat and we have, yeah, canola. Lots of canola. Okay. So now we can go set up the mower. I'll go around the field. But anyway, yeah, I want to do more farming sim, obviously, because that's what most of my channel is. I enjoy it. I don't play farming sim outside of the channel, so I just really want to play more of it. So I've really got into this channel lately. I sort of obsessively called SB Mowing, and it is a guy who does free yard transformations for people. Like he'll just find like a super overgrown yard and then just offer to like clean it up for free, and he's very meticulous and detail oriented. So he like leaves no stone unturned, and he like he'll do like a full day's work in like a 50-minute video. So then I, playback speed, I double it up. He obviously speeds it up, and then I like to watch it 2 times faster as well. But it is like insanely satisfying to watch the transformation happen, and then obviously at the end he does like some really good before and after photos. SB Mowing, it's just awesome. He has a power washing channel as well. I think it's called SB Power Wash. But watching those lately has made me really want to play lawn mowing simulator. Is that what it's called? It's on Game Pass. It's also like $20 on Steam. And so I thought maybe doing that as like a second series on the channel. Prioritize this obviously, but then maybe do like one, maybe 2 episodes of that a week as well. Do 2 or 3 of these. Is this all we need for September? I want to make sure I don't just sit around if we don't need to, because I think we want to probably get to mowing. So let's, yeah. Oh, you know what we need to do? Do we have a weeder? Or do we want to just wait? Let's see, I'm trying to think. Here we go. We have mower. We don't have any weeder. So there's a couple options we can do here. These need to be in alphabetical order. W. Why am I not seeing it? Here we go. So we can buy a weeder, and these. So these are the ones that you can. I would do it right now, right? Or we can just buy a. Yeah, we'd probably just buy the hoe, because this will also get medium weeds. So if we do miss that first growth state of weeds, we can at least still get it with the hoe. The only problem I think is width, but even 9 meters isn't bad. And we'll probably, should we just, how much is it to lease? Oh, we also have to fertilize. Man, there's like a lot that I almost skipped. So we definitely need that, but we might wait till tomorrow. And that way I can like visually see the weeds, because otherwise it gets kind of tough to know if you got it all. And then for now we want fertilizer, and I just do the sprayer, because then you can actually see like the width. This is 24. I don't think I've ever bought this one. Is this like a new, is this in one of the free download packs or something? How much is this to lease? It's actually pretty cheap. That and some fertilizer. Let's just do that. But then we need it twice, because you have to fertilize twice. So do we just buy it? We're at that point where it's like, maybe we do just buy it, because otherwise we have to lease it now, and then in like a month or 2 we have to lease it again. Which again would only be 6,000-7,000 compared to 65, but it's like, yeah, but we do that every year. I feel confident that we're going to be able to, I know we're borrowing a lot right now, but I feel good about being able to make it back. Sorry, I'm just checking that I hit record. That's like the worst feeling, is finishing a video. We could also spend half that on a 24 meter, but having this 33 just sounds sweet. Yeah, we can do it. Okay, Michelin, just because, like, I don't know, why not? I guess Michelin costs $1,100 more. We can do it. Let's buy. The other nice thing about buying it is we can just keep the fertilizer in it without having to like unload it or rebuy it, and yeah, it'll just be easier. So yeah, I'm at the point where I kind of want to buy the things we use often. Weeder we'll probably lease just because we already have borrowed maybe more than we've borrowed a lot. We have like 110 out, so, or whatever, so we'll probably lease for the rest of the season. We also have to lease a harvester. But thank goodness they put that system in, because I think I've talked about it before, how in like Farming Sim 13, 15, maybe, I don't remember when they introduced leasing, maybe 17, you had to either buy them or not use them. It was actually really, yeah, basically if you wanted to just try out a vehicle, it was super expensive because you had to buy the entire thing. So leasing was a super, super nice option. We need liquid fertilizer. How much does this hold? 43, so it actually hold 2 pallets. Yeah, let's just do that. That way we just don't have to worry about it for a while. This 120. Buy. Okay, you can see it filling up, sort of. It's kind of hard to try to, there we go. Bottom right, you can see it. It's about 50. Yeah, so anyway, I just really want to play Lawn Mowing Simulator, and I just thought it'd be fun to do another kind of chill simulator on the channel, so I might. Or if I can't find the time to record enough of these, I won't, obviously. One of my like goals, it's hardly a goal because I feel like I can't do a ton to get there at this point, but I would love to break that 100,000 subscriber. I usually don't worry too much about like subs and all that. I just do this for fun, and this all kind of started because of my tutorials, just to enjoy. But it would be cool to hit the 100K just so I can get that like first play button. Would just kind of be a neat thing. I don't know if it'll ever happen. I've been at 50 for a while, which I'm super grateful for. It's amazing. So, I don't know. Not sure if more series would help or just more video. Obviously, consistency would be the biggest thing. I understand that. Hopefully, we'll get there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is why I like the sprayer. Is because, did I not turn it on? Because you can actually see the width. Whereas with the spreader, you can't. It's just sort of guesswork. The other nice thing about the sprayer is you can change the working width. So if we have like a thin strip kind of at the end, we can bring the working width to narrower to like bring it in and then use like a lot less fertilizer instead of having to use this entire width. And sort of waste a bunch. So I'm glad I didn't go to sleep. I almost completely forgot about all the things around planting, namely weeding and fertilizing. If you remember, I did turn off rocks because I thought they were just like a dumb addition to the game. It's like the developer, I'm sure this is all very repetitive. I don't remember what I've all talked about, but it's like the developers took out the worst part of the game, which was animal cleanliness. And then that was really bad. And then okay, can't talk and back up at the same time. But then at the same time added like something that was just as bad, which was rocks. And it could have been better, but I just feel like no matter what you do, everything you do just creates rocks. So it's like you can never actually get rid of rocks. I don't know. Not a mechanic I want to at all have in this game. So luckily, they gave us the option to just turn off what we don't like, because this is a simulator and we can play how we want. And I want to play without field stones. So yeah, once we took that out, it's basically just fertilizing, weeding. I'm not going to roll or mulch. It just does such little gain. Like, it gives you such little tiny yield boost. It's like 2.5% per for how much time it takes. It's like, nah. And then every 3 harvests we will lime. And then we only have to plow if it's like a root crop like corn or something, I think. So that's also nice. But that's all turned on. We just don't have to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if this one needs lime at some point, but it looks like for now it does not. There we go. So now we can decide, do we want to just do the full width? Or do we want to try to save? Try to save a little bit, just since we have the option. So we can go into here and let's see. How do you do it? Oh, geez, it's right there. Change work width. I don't know what I was looking for. So yeah, we can bring it in. I think just, so there's full. That's probably good right there. Yeah, we could probably bring it in a little tighter, but I don't want to. Can you change it while you're doing it? Yeah. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay. So that'll save us a little bit of expensive fertilizer. And there, oh. Oh, that's so annoying. I really wish we could cut these trees down, but we can't. There. Gotta wait for it to fold up because I think we can squeeze through here now. I will say the advantage of the smaller one, like that 24-meter one, is that it is easier to like maneuver. But I do like the working width of this one. If I can go back to max. I've already like missed some, so we'll just... There we go. Alright, so I will... This field is quite a bit smaller, so it won't take nearly as long. But I will go ahead and finish fertilizing this field off camera. And then next time we will sleep, and then we'll do a silage harvest and a some weeding of our fields. Probably either buy or lease a hoe, depending on how I feel about spending money. And that'll be good. That'll be a day. So thanks again for joining. Like, subscribe. What else is there? Comment below if you wish. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.